Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your next 24 hours for December. Whenever you are called to watch this reading in the month of December is when you are supposed to get this message. So let's see what we got going on here and see what angel is with you for the next 24 hours. Leo, your angel is the Angel of Encouragement, which is the 1111 card, and I am getting out this daily on December 11th. So depending on when you see this reading, pay attention to the ones. You may see them on license plates, billboards, social media. The Angel of Encouragement is coming in to help you get to the finish line, to help you reach a goal, to help you feel inspired and encouraged to move around your energy. It looks like in this card, the person is like winning a race on the imagery. So your angels are really trying to support you to keep on going. There could be a finish line that you are upcoming as well, possibly a completion to a certain cycle or a certain type of achievement or milestone. Let's see what else we got going on here for you, Leo. Some of you born on the 1st or the 11th. Doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. You also have time to go. There it is, the finish line, card 41, transformation, completion, confirmation, and exit. All right, so you are truly ready to move on. Move on from a habit, move on from a place, move on from a person. Despite what it could be for you, this angel is coming in to encourage you to finish what you started and or possibly leave a situation, move, relocate, things like that. So let's see what else you got going on here. Leo, with time to go. Oh, wrong deck. We got to get this one first. We'll put this over here. Some of you may also be traveling or feeling like the itch or urge to travel or just to do something different than your regular routine. And you may be feeling encouraged to make that plan. Let's see, you also have face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that, in fact, you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. All right, you know what I got with that card? I feel like some of you may have like certain questions, especially with this day and age, the way, I guess you could say, like celebrity Hollywood, things along those lines. I feel like there could be this energy where you may side-eye certain people that are extremely wealthy that are probably not the best people, right? They lack humanity. They lack this. They lack that. And you're like, this person is a horrible person. How are they so wealthy? How are they so successful? They probably have no fear. Their fear-based energy is non-existent. So, your third angel energy here, giving you, facing your fears around finances. So if you are somebody that wants to be possibly famous or recognized or known, sitting in the energy of knowing what that comes with, right? The duality of life, but also understanding that you don't have control, you know? Just like when you're in a connection or there's a certain situation, maybe with a boss, and you're kind of like, wow, nothing I can do to this person or nothing I do changes anything. And that is because you're either not meant to be there and or because there are always something that somebody or something is going to have problems with, right? So if you feel like you've been in a situation like that where it's just been issue after issue, and like even when you try to do things correctly or as right as possible, you're still not recognized, it could be definitely time to go. Let's see what your overall energy is. We have the Hierophant coming in with teach. So you do have a blessing, but the Hierophant also teaches you a lesson, right? It says the word teach. So I do feel like for a lot of you Leos here with the combination of cards, you are coming to the final energy of a learning lesson. And this has been coming out for you very recently, within the past like week or so, a really large completion, a really large sense of evolving and learning. So with the Hierophant being your overall energy, you have learned what you needed to learn from a certain experienced person. And now it's time for you to go and use that new knowledge in the future. All right, so the Hierophant also is ruled by Taurus, which rules the second house of, guess what, our bank account. So facing your financial fears are really, really, really important for you around this time, especially if you're somebody that really wants to take off financially. Releasing those fears and kind of just saying to yourself, hey, somebody's going to find something wrong with what you do. You know, go through some of my old video comment sections. Like, you'll see 90% of like, this was great, this was this, resonating stories here and there. And then you'll see 10% of the people of like, this was horrible, or I hate the way you talk, or this, that, and the other, you know. But like, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? So I feel like for some of you, there is some type of like insecure fears, or just like fears of maybe like not feeling that energy of like a fear of negative. So let's see. On the Hierophant, we have the Tower. All right, so you do have a surprise. You've gotten a lot of an unexpected energy lately as well. What's coming your way with the Knight of Pentacles? So there is that Earth energy. Your influence is the King of Pentacles. All right, very good. So you may be even coming into more stability financially, possibly even finding a better job. Possibly you were at like a dead-end job, or possibly there was a relationship that you were in that could have caused some financial issues. Your unexpected energy for the next 24 hours is the Eight of Wands. Yes, hearing what you need to hear, expansion. And it looks like this is expansion to your money, expansion to your bank account. So an investment of yours could be giving you something back. You may find that you are receiving some type of either bonus or promotion around this time. You may just see that there is like a nugget more of money and your paycheck or things like that. But the Eight of Wands of what's unexpected is success and growth. On the advice card, you have the Queen of Wands. So this would be you, male or female. It doesn't matter. Queen of Wands, confidence, assurance. This card, the Queen, she is looking up. She is not looking down. She is ready to face what's coming, and she is ready to be courageous. She is ready to put her passion and her creativity in it. There is also a cat on this card. So there could be, some of you want a pet, but you may fear financial stress connected to a pet. Make a plan, put things out, see how much each thing costs, right? And see if that could be good for you. I randomly got that. All right, and your outcome is the Hermit. All right, very interesting that the Hermit is in your outcome. And I'm going to continuously keep saying this as we move closer and closer to next year. We are ending off a 9 year. So in the tarot, that would be a Hermit year. And the Hermit goes in Hermit mode to reflect, to review, to heal. You see that beard? To become wiser, to become more mature, to learn. And the Hierophant there as your overall energy is a card that will bless you for what you have learned. Specifically when you teach it to other people, right? That's why this card says the word teach. But the fact that you have the Hermit in your outcome, and we are completing a 9 year, and the Hermit is number 9, and your angel of encouragement is the 1111 card. You have the completion and you have the start. So what have you learned this year? A very transformative year. A very strong year for shedding skin and becoming anew. So let's see, on the Tower, we have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so there could be some surprising movement to money that has felt slow for you. Because that's what you have here with the Knight of Pentacles, with what's coming your way. To the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, something is finally about to pay off. Your patience is finally about to pay off, because I do feel like this could be an investment type of energy. On the King of Pentacles, with your influence, we have the Two of Swords and the Emperor. So you don't see this leveling up coming. Your energy is leveling up from the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. So same thing. The King of Pentacles is looking down. The Emperor is looking up. The King of Pentacles is looking down, focusing on the stability, still building it, still growing it. The Emperor is looking up, ready to make a move with it. So some of you may actually start investing or something like that. But there's definitely something going on to your bank account that could be very surprising and expansive. On the Eight of Wands, with what's coming your way, we have the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so I did feel this. If some of you felt like you wasted money or wasted time and money, maybe like on gifts for somebody that you're no longer with, I feel like there is a release of anxiety and stress over spending, and or some of you were overspending. But it looks like there is a beautiful change here coming your way. You know what this type of combination also brings as well? If you are a single Leo that is looking for a partner in terms of, I guess you could say, a balanced connection, somebody that like can take care of themselves, input, split the rent, split the groceries, stuff like that, or maybe even pay for them all in general. I feel like you could be connecting to somebody or find yourself connecting to somebody in the near future that is very financially stable. And it's almost like they want to take care of you or like help you financially. We're either saying like, hey, Leo, move in with me. There's no reason for you to pay rent if you're over my house all the time. Like things like that. On the Queen of Wands, with your advice, we have the Page of Swords. So you are going to be stepping into a new path of learning because you have completed something with the Hermit here. So with your advice, the Page of Swords is giving you this energy of, in life, we never stop learning. Just because you are completing something here and there is a beautiful sense of maturity and growth from a specific lesson, there will then be another one, right? And it's almost like finding passion and excitement in learning. And on the Hermit, with your advice, your outcome, I knew you were going to get an ace. I knew it. I'm like, if this reading is going to go how I'm feeling it, what I just said about that 9 number with the Hermit, and then reflecting it off of that 1111, I'm like, I'm going to go with the clarification for the Hermit. Might definitely be an ace. And here it is with the Ace of Swords. And there it also is as well. You see the stairs. You see how around this person's head there is that spiral. But there's also like math equations around. So that's that learning energy. Wow. All right. And on the Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Cups. So your outcome is beautiful energy. There is this energy of you coming out of hermit mode and taking what you have learned and bringing it with you to the future. Instead of repeating this lesson, you have passed the test. And the angel of encouragement with that finish line, you are at the finish line of a very specific lesson. And I feel like it's about money. And I also do feel like it could have to do with financial stress connected to either A, parents, because the Emperor could be a father figure, or B, romantic partner. And a lot of the times our parental relationships will mirror or mimic in our romantic relationships. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there is some type of unexpected movement to financial stability, whether it comes from another person of support, an investment, more money on a paycheck, like I said before, bonus, raise, things along those lines. It is bringing you a sense of clarity inside of you. that what you have been doing, the efforts you have been putting in, the hard work you have been putting into yourself and your work is going to pay off. So I would pay attention to any type of like communication around this time as well. In terms of, you know, like an email or, you know, it could be in writing. People, you know, write out checks, things like that. But the Ace of Swords and you have the Eight of Wands in your unexpected energy, that would be like unexpected communication as well. So really pay attention to that. And that's where I feel like that energy of that example I gave. Like you've been dating somebody for a little bit, you've been struggling paying rent, and the person's like, hey, move in with me, let's give you some relief. I don't know. I'm getting something like a shared place or a shared energy. All right, so in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you do have Virgo, you do have Aries, and you have Scorpio and Taurus. So and you have Sagittarius. Your ending oracle, we're going to get it from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. If any of you like this deck, that is what it's called. And you have Aries with card number 1. Y'all, I can't make this up. With act. And that's exactly what your influence is, right? You're no longer just contemplating and looking. You are now in the action position. Wow. All right. So some of you may have Aries energy in your chart or around you. Absolutely insane that I was talking about those number ones. And then you literally start with the 1111 card and you end off with a 1. So that's 5 ones. And that's the year we're moving into, a 1 year for 2026. So here we go. Aries asks to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarating, direct, possibly rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw and powerful energy and give it a goal. Aries is a cardinal sign whose fresh, brash, enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. Your action with this card is begin. Move into new territory. Wow, and you have time to go. Cut to the chase, be a hero. Feel the call to action and thoughtfully respond. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp to the point. Shoot from the hip. Set healthy boundaries just by being vibrantly alive. And that's your advice too. Wow. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. Your gift with this card is Aries marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long, dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new light. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force, trust that this divine direction, and summon the courage to begin. Wow, that's crazy. So, thank you for being here and for watching, my beautiful, amazing Leos. And do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not lose the channel. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Leo.